What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of this Pentagon challenge. We are now Hertha Berlin manager and we are absolutely smashing it. We've played 10 games so far in the Bundesliga and we currently sit top of the table. However, today we take on the team that's basically won the Bundesliga for a ridiculous amount of time. We take on Bayern Munich away from home. It's top versus second. Can we prove how good we are this early on in the season? Let's get into it. So then, guys, this is the current state of play in the Bundesliga. We are currently top of the league. If I pull this up, we are currently top of the league. 10 games played, 9 games won. We lost a game to Schalke. We scored 25 goals. We've only conceded 4. Amazing goal difference, 27 points. After that, it's Bayern Munich. 10 games played, 8 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses. They've only conceded 3 goals, but they've scored only 21. We're doing nice. We're doing pretty well. If we go into the schedule, guys, I can catch up on some of the results that we've had. So you were here last for the opening day of the season victory against Hoffenheim, and obviously, as I said, since then things have been going pretty well. We did lose away to Schalke. Rather disappointing that one, that we did lose that game, but then after that we went on a nice little run where we've not conceded in the league for 5 games on the spin. We have also advanced in the German Cup. We did beat RB Leipzig 5-2 at the Olympiastadion. So that means we move into the third round of the German Cup, where it is a Berlin derby. We will take on Union Berlin. So that's going to be a very interesting one. That is a decent way back. But today, big game, Bundesliga. Bayern Munich away at the Stadion München. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. Obviously, other teams in the league have European competitions to worry about. We obviously don't have that. We're expected to qualify for the Europa Conference League. We are currently top. They're really happy with me. We're expected to reach the semi-finals of the German Cup. We've still got a way to go in that, but I think we're in a decent spot. Union Berlin, not too bad. Bayern get Schalke as well, which is a tough game, especially away from home for Bayern. So maybe they could get knocked out. That'd be fantastic. In terms of everything else, though, guys, I don't think there's anything else I need to update you on. Oh yes, there is. We've pulled in 2 loan players. Gordon Orazovic here, on loan from PSG. We need a little bit more depth in central midfield. So we pulled him in. He's not really played a great deal for us. 7 substitute appearances for us, but hasn't really set the world alight. He is listed as a wonder kid. He's only 18 years of age. Getting him out and getting him a little bit of game time. And we also signed Jack Holland on loan from Liverpool. Again, a little bit of cover in the defensive areas. I know he's only rated as a 2-star, but he is consistent. He relishes big matches, or thrives on big matches, which is fantastic to see for a Northern Irish player from Liverpool. And the main reason he is actually down at 2 stars is because of Mutombo. He has now gone up to a 5-star player. He still does want to leave. He is still transfer listed. He is still not a consistent player either, but his value is going up and up and up. So he's valued at 52 million at the present time. I'm still convinced that we can convince him to stay. But we need to keep doing very well, and maybe in January he will rethink what he's going to be doing. So we are going to go into the tactical meeting. We need to make these 2 changes. Also, I have to highlight Moroni on this side. He has done very well for us, the lad that we brought in on loan from AC Milan. 7 appearances in the Bundesliga, 4 goals in the Bundesliga, 2 assists, 6 goals in 7 appearances in all competitions with 2 assists. He's been fantastic to basically fill the void of Pablo Lopez, who got injured. He started the season very well as well himself. 4 goals, 2 assists in 6 games. But he now does have an injury. He's broken his ankle and he's still going to be out for a decent schlup of time. Things are slowly developing in terms of the analysis and how we're getting on. We are doing pretty well, but these relationships are yet to form. Everyone is pretty new in this team, so I wasn't expecting anything just yet. Edison, the goalkeeper, or Edson, not Edison, he's developing quite nicely, still with that 5-star potential ability. A minimum 4-star is great on him. And Bro is doing the business up top. 14 goals in 12 appearances in all competitions. I'm hoping that basically, ultimately, it removes the consistency thing, because as far as I can see, he's been pretty damn consistent. Anyway, we will submit the team to take on Bayern Munich. It's good that Holland is actually coming in for that one, because I think he thrives in big games, and this is a big game. We take on Bayern Munich away from home. Yeah, it's a great opportunity to show everyone why they should be worried about you. This Walsh guy is English. He's very good. There's the guy in the middle called Moth. He's very good as well. Bayern doing very, very good things, as you would expect from a team that have won the Bundesliga that much. We currently have a point lead on them. But we'll see. Obviously, we did apply for the RB Leipzig job as well. Didn't get that one earlier in the summer. And Hertha Berlin, did go for us, which is fantastic. I just saw that Koa scored for Schalke there. Alonso Griffiths, good block from us. Obviously, we are in the blue and white. They are in the red. And Alfredo Alvarez scores his 3rd goal of the season inside 15 minutes to give Bayern Munich the lead at home. I don't think the season will be won and lost in the games against Bayern Munich. But obviously, it is always a tough one. If we could somehow manage to get a draw, that'd be fantastic. I'd definitely take a draw. But Bayern do have some very, very good players. And you can tell by their dominance in the league how good they are, basically. So Walsh with this long kick. Do we intercept it? Yes, we do. Robel with the ball. Goes for the ball into Bro. Bro's in the penalty area. His shot gets blocked, I think. And Bayern get the ball clear. Early opportunity for us to kind of snatch one back after going a goal down. Things seem relatively balanced, although Bayern definitely having much more of the ball. As things stand then, they go top of the Bundesliga after 11 games. We've kind of got some separation between ourselves and... I'm not taking Moroni off, not yet. Not in the first half, man. I know he's on a booking as well. I'm going to say the great opportunity again, because again, this is a great opportunity as they bring on Kai Havertz. Okay, look at the depth that they've got. It's crazy, 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 crazy. Moroni's is having a stinker, so we will take him off. This is where we've got a couple of issues, guys. So I think Philip Olsen's going to have to be the one. He can't really play there on that right-hand side, on that left-hand side, sorry. But wingers are wingers regardless, I guess. We will stay positive. We are still trying to get something out of the game. But as you can see, the main difference is their average rating is a 7. Ours is a 6.48 now. A decent number of players not really turning up here. Zaf is tired and on a booking as well. We did play Leipzig in the cup not too long ago. I just saw Yusuf Demir for Bayern as well. We all know how good Yusuf Demir can be in Football Manager this year. We get out jumped there, ball into Demir, and that is a very cool, calm finish from Yusuf Demir. It's kind of being taught a lesson now by Bayern Munich, a footballing lesson, shall we say. So let's bring on Sarri for Saf. And we've also got a couple players here that we are effectively carrying here. Not really doing very well. Let's bring on Weisner. Just to see if Germans balance out Germans. Disappointing game. We've been very, very good up until this point, and I'm sure we will bounce back. Maybe it's the succession of games in a row, or maybe it is just Bayern Munich and playing Bayern Munich away from home. It's kind of what you expect to a point. They've done exactly what I thought they would do. They've come out and they play very well. But I've learned something about my team this time. We've learned that they're not all big game players, to be fair. And, you know, the issues of consistency with Bro and Mutombo and stuff like that, they could well be big issues moving forward. Edson makes this save then. He's not actually picked the ball out the back of the net too many times this season. But it looks like we are going to go out with a little bit of a whimper. 6.4 average rating, not hit 1 XG yet. It's very comprehensive from Bayern Munich in the end. I need to have a look and see how good Yusuf Demir is now. 30 years of age, Yusuf Demir. He's done very, very well for them. Alfredo Alvarez is the guy who scored the first goal. He's got 10 finishing, of course he does. But he can rip teams apart. The players that I was talking about, Gavin Moth, he's somehow playing it right back. He looks very good. He's English, okay. Very consistent performer as well. Fantastic. Bayern have built a very good team here. Gavin Griffiths, Welshman. He looks very good as well. Consistent performer. Love to see it. So Bayern have done very well. Bayern have done a job for us there. I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance. If they'd have played slightly better, I would have said that they were unlucky, but not to be right now. So Bayern Munich go to the top of the Bundesliga. Bearing in mind, we aren't even expected to be this high up the league. I thought I'd bring you the game against Bayern to see what happens. We have lost this season already, so there we go. Mutombo is tired. Okay, we can do that. So that's the first game that we've lost in 5. Again, not too bad. Bayern Munich's 10-game unbeaten home run continues. That is training. So that's pretty much all I can say, guys, is, you know, we're very much in the fight. We've got 6 points ahead of Bayern Leverkusen. I'd like to qualify for the Champions League this year. I think that'd be good. A good little result for us if we were able to qualify for the Champions League. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to get my head down and play some more of this series. I think what I might do is I will bring you back for... What would be a good one? I will bring you back for the game against Schalke, actually. The game against Schalke is a team at home who have beaten us already this season. And I did see that they have this guy. Who remembers this guy from earlier on in the series? Koa. We had him whilst we were at Guarani. And he's a very good little player. We've got him back at Santos on loan for a season as well. Scored the goal that won us the Copa Libertadores, which is fantastic. But that is what I'm going to leave things for today, guys. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please don't forget to drop a like on it down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here for daily uploads on Football Manager and more of this Pentagon challenge. It's going to be a good one. Now we are finally in Europe. But until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you on another one very soon.